Yeah. Good afternoon, Sachin. How have you been? Yes, Ashu, Madhushia, how's your preparation going on? Good? Yeah. Okay. Good to be back with you. Headache
Good
due to
afternoon,
mock test.
ma'am. Long time no see.
Yes, it's been long. I know. Yeah. But I'm back again. No problem. Right. Yes. And okay, Sachin says got headache due to mock tests. Okay, okay.
The
Yes.
test was pretty easy, ma'am. It wasn't that hard.
It wasn't hard. Okay. Okay, okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, Sachin, no problem. It happens sometimes. Mhm. Take it easy, relax. When you're writing your exam, no, leave tension, outside the examination hall, or in this case, online. So just relax. Yeah, it's one of those exams and things will go well. So no problem, right? Yeah. So Arwa says it wasn't that difficult. Yeah. I'm glad you are saying when you find it easy, when you find exam not so difficult, tell me, when do you find an exam not so difficult, simple?
When we have practiced a lot.
Right, good. When your preparation is good. It's not the exam is simple, the questions are not difficult, but they look easy to you, simple to you, because you have worked hard and you have practiced a lot. Yes. Okay, okay. When you are fully prepared. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Same thing. When you are fully prepared, there's no exam is not easy or difficult. It's your preparation that makes it easy or difficult, simple or difficult. Right. So preparation is the key. Constant, slow and steady. Yes, regular. And now this is last few days. So yes, regular practice will help you a lot. Yeah. Yeah, no, error was okay. But
Ma'am, around 70% of the question was already solved in the class. So it was like very easy, even
right,
including the
right.
English questions.
Okay. Or even the English language question. Right, right. Okay, okay. Good, good, good. Yes. That means you have had enough. You have some more material left with you. Some books, some, what has been shared with you, videos, etc. Yeah. Question, some more questions. Yes. So do them all. Now is the time. Just do them all. Okay.
Okay,
Great.
ma'am.
Yes. Now is the time, last push, few days, 5 days left. Yes. Give it your best and I'm
Just
sure you.
1 week left, ma'am. After that,
Yes.
your time.
Right. 1 week left. Okay. But relax. Huh? No need to take unnecessary stress. No need to take unnecessary stress. All right. So we'll continue a little bit more of English. And any questions before that? Oh, your laptop was having some problem. Oh, yeah, you have to ensure, no, before the exam that your laptop and your Wi-Fi connection, your connectivity, everything should be perfect. Everything should be good. Yes, that's the problem with online exams. There are few things, which are not in our hands, but we can do, few just before the exam, just check out everything and ensure. And yes, okay, and not last minute logging in. Yes, well in time. Okay, so yeah, whatever you have got, more material you have got, you keep practicing and let's do. So no questions, so I'll proceed. Yes, yeah, I just, yes. I think this you will find very easy. I feel. Right. Okay, so let's start with was there a reading comprehension passage in the mock test?
Two, ma'am. There was two questions.
There were two. There were two questions. Right. I don't know if today is the right day to have session because you have just had your mock test. And what time did it finish? How long back?
For us, it finished around 11:30 Indian time.
Okay. Okay. So
And
you have
then
had
there
about
will be, ma'am, there will be another mock test in, I think, an hour.
in an hour?
Yeah. For other
Oh,
people, like, the exam is in 3 sessions. The first session is completed. Now 2
uh-huh.
sessions are left.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Maybe that's the reason we don't have many people over there today in the class.
Yes, I can see, there used to be so many 50, 60. Today only 13 participants.
Yeah, maybe because they're getting ready for the second one. Second session.
Second session. Yeah, they are preparing for the second session. Yes. And that will again be a mock test.
Yes, ma'am.
All the subjects included?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Great. So if you remember, anyway, we'll discuss that later on. So shall we start with the passage, reading comprehension?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the passage is right there in front of you. Remember the points that we have shared. Speed reading, I mean, here you have the time, but yes. And at the same time, extracting all the information that's available in the passage. And all the tips that I had shared earlier. Don't worry about if you don't know the meaning of any word, just carry on. And specific idea, main idea questions, specific inference-based questions, all those. Okay, so we can start now. Okay, I'll go to the questions. right? You want the questions? First question. Okay, answer to question number 1. There are two words, customs and ceremonies. So think about both and then answer. Both are important. Okay. Yeah, I think now you are getting it. Yes. See, there are two words, customs and ceremony. Fairs and festivals, of course not. Habits and tradition, no. Because customs are not habits. Okay. Usual practice and religious rites. Now the ceremonies are what? Religious rites. Customs are usual practices. For superstitions and formalities ruled out. So as I had suggested earlier also, elimination process, it really helps. Keep eliminating. And, maybe, you will arrive at the correct solution, correct option naturally, in a natural way. Yes, so it's option number 3. Okay, for everyone's information. Yes, Abhilashi and Adenoin. Yes, now you got it. Right. Okay, we'll go to the next question. Okay, I'll go back to the passage, huh? Because you need to have the passage in front of you. Maybe you can write down the question or take a screenshot, then I'll go back. Not implied. Okay, that means you can't understand by reading the passage. Implicit question. I'll not confirm the answer yet. So which of the following is not implied? Law protects those who respect it. Is not, okay, implied. Law ensures people, religions, and social rights absolutely and unconditionally. 3. The forces of law transform irresponsible citizen into responsible ones. Law acts as a deterrent for upcoming crimes. Let's go back to the passage. Okay. Yes, some of you are, seem to be getting it. Right? Getting it right. The force also protects the lives and properties of law-abiding citizens. Laws are made to ensure the personal safety of its subjects, to prevent murder and crime. They are made to secure the property of citizens against theft and damage, to protect the right of communities and castes to carry out their customs and ceremonies, so long as they do not conflict with the rights of others. Okay. So if you come back to the question, law protects those who respect it. Yes. The forces also protect the lives or properties of law-abiding men. That means who respect law. So it is there. Okay. It's implicit in the passage. Law ensures people's religions and social rights absolutely and unconditionally. Doubtful. 3. The forces of law transform irresponsible citizens into responsible ones. Now, if you read these lines, that laws to prevent murder, they are made to secure the property of the citizens against theft and damage, to protect the right of communities and castes to carry out these things so long they do not conflict with the rights of others. Now here, the bad citizen is only restrained from breaking their laws, next paragraph, and the necessary steps to ensure that unabiding citizens act as good citizens. Right. So that is the meaning of 3. Okay. The forces of law transform irresponsible citizens into responsible ones. So yes, it is there in the text. So which does not imply 4. Law acts as a deterrent for committing crime. Yeah, it's very much there. Okay. So due to yes, citizens to obey the laws and to act with due regard the rights, and they prevent and they to protect the rights, etc. Okay. The bad citizen only restrained from breaking these laws by fear of consequence of his action. So they face consequences. Bad citizens who break law, who commit theft. Right? Yes. So law acts as a deterrent. Right? Because they have the fear of consequence, punishment. So they, yes. So now the only one which is not implied in the passage is option number 2. Law ensures people's religions and social rights absolutely and unconditionally. Now, it's okay up to here, social rights. But when you add absolutely and unconditionally, that is not implied in the passage. They try to, right? And it's not unconditionally. There are conditions. So option number 2 is the answer to this question. Sorry. Which of the following is not the sole responsibility of police? Okay. To protect the privileges of all citizens, not the sole responsibility. To check violent activities of citizens, to ensure peace among citizens by safeguarding. You can read like. So there are 4 points: privileges of all citizens, violent activities of citizens, ensure peace among citizens, and maintain peace during extraordinary circumstances. Some of you have got it right, given the correct answer, but for others, let's go back to the passage. So privileges, activities, violent activities, safeguarding individual rights, and maintaining during extraordinary circumstances. Now, true function of the army to maintain law and order in abnormal times. But in normal time, there is another force that compels citizens to obey the laws. So force here means the police or army is in abnormal circumstances. Okay. But army's job is not to maintain law and order in the country. Their job is to defend borders. But in abnormal circumstances, we do take help. Countries do take the help of the army, right? But they're only in abnormal circumstances. So it's the police. Okay. Now understand the difference between army and that force law. That is the laws, and how they are enforced through the police. Now, police not mentioned in the passage, but that law, as I said, that forces the police. Okay. Now, answer should be easier. It's not the sole responsibility of the police. I hope you are able to get. It's not the sole responsibility. That means there's someone involved. Okay, when this thing happens. Now, to protect the privileges of all citizens, it's the police duty. To check violent activities, yes, the duty of the police. To ensure peace among citizens by safeguarding individual rights, yes. What about last? To maintain peace during extraordinary circumstances or abnormal circumstances, as was mentioned in the passage. It's not the sole duty of the police. Who else is called upon to help under abnormal circumstances? You remember? Yes, you are getting the answer correct, everyone. Sachin and Adidine. Yeah, but why? Who is the other force? What is the other force? It is not the sole responsibility of police. Yes. What is that other force? So that to understand, I want to know the answer. Sole means the only. Okay, not abnormal, extraordinary circumstances. It's not the sole. So there is someone else involved, some other agency. And what is that? Yes, army. Correct. So for extraordinary circumstances, we also take the help of the army. So that's what first sentence itself explains. Okay. A suitable title. There are 4 options: the function of the army, laws and people's rights, fear of law, functions of people. Okay. Yes, the most suitable title. The function of the army is ruled out because, except for the first sentence where they where they say that author says army is called during abnormal circumstances. That's it. Otherwise, it does not explain what the army does. What is the function of the army? Main function is not mentioned at all to defend borders. So laws and people's rights, it's not only about laws, it's about the force, which is the police, right? Fear of law, just one sentence is there, that due to fear of law and like consequences, people avoid committing crimes. So that's not, yes, option number 4. Functions of police are very well explained in both the paragraphs of the passage. So the suitable title, most suitable title will be Functions of Police. I hope you all agree. Yeah. Okay. Right. Umeed and everyone, you got the answer. You got the, yes, you got it right. Okay. Let's proceed further. So, while doing this reading comprehension, understand the question well. I really find it is worth investing some time to in understanding the question. Only when you understand the question well, like this one, question number 8 here, which is mentioned, is not the sole responsibility of it. All other things were sole responsibility. Yes. Yeah. So always pay attention to the question. Read and understand the question well. Title also goes, if they want a suitable title, then again, elimination, whether, function of the army, laws of the people, fear of law, functions of police. Read the passage again, once again, not read like, just go over it, skim through, and then see what is covered the most out of these 4. Okay, so functions of police were covered the most. So that would be the apt title. Which is the main thrust of the passage? Passage, it is the passage. Okay, so you can read like this also. Main thrust, main idea question. That means the passage deals with the importance of army in maintaining law and order. The passage highlights the role of police as superior to army. The passage points to the responsibility of the minister and IG of police. The passage discusses roles of law-abiding and bad citizens. Okay, any answer? Last question, question number 10. Right. Again, elimination process. Does it deal with the importance of army in maintaining law and order? No. Only a single time mention, brief mention. It highlights the role of police as superior. Not at all. Though no comparison has been made. So not possible. It points to the responsibility of the minister and IG. I mean, not even mentioned. Right. So it automatic choices for it discusses roles of, yes, what law-abiding people do and what bad citizens do, and how they are handled by the state, by the country. So you got the answer correct? Yes, it's 4. It is not talking about the responsibility of minister at all. Okay, so it will be 4. Yes, option number 4 is the correct answer. All right, we change from okay, meaning of idioms. Did they cover idioms in today's mock test?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, which ones do you remember? Does anyone remember? Even one or two, whatever. Okay, it's all right. It's
High
not
and
easy.
low before he could find his scooter. Oh my God, sorry.
Okay. High and low. It's there right in front of you again. Yeah, so some more idioms. High and low, before he could find his scooter key. Oh my God, this answer is given. Okay. Smith had to look high and low before he could find his scooter key. Nowhere, always, everywhere, somewhere. High and low means everywhere. Looking, yes, so that's it. You may rush pillar to post, but not you stand no chance of getting work done. Pillar to post, running pillar to post means what? Out of these 4? Be very busy. You see, getting your work done. Okay. Rush pillar to post. Be very busy. Rush in all directions and suffer harassment. Go to all post boxes and post offices. Go to many offices and post letters. Which ones? Yes. Okay, let me check. Okay. Right. Okay. Green-eyed was there too. Okay. Yes. Pillar to post means everywhere, rush in everywhere, and suffer harassment. It's not that you are not successful. There is, harassment. Please mute yourself. I can hear some noise in the background. Right. Okay. We should guard against our green-eyed friends. Green-eyed. Green is the color associated with what emotion? Any idea? Okay. Now, you see, green, let me tell you. Please mute. Please mute. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Now, let's talk about colors and emotions. Green is the color associated with jealousy, envy. He turned green with envy. Okay, so it could be green-eyed, turning green. I will request this person to please mute himself or herself. It's causing a lot of disturbance. Okay, thank you. Right. So green is associated with, oh my God.
Ma'am, you can mute him.
Who is that person?
Oh, from
Okay, I think he's right. Blue color is associated. Right. Okay. I have muted everyone, I think. It's okay. So, and blue is associated with depression, sadness, like Monday blues. Everyone suffers Monday blues. That means you feel depressed to go to office, to go to work on Monday. So as far as emotions are concerned, blue is associated with depression and little bit of, sadness. Okay. Red is associated with anger. Red is like also like red caught, red-handed, caught in the act. So green envy, blue sad, red anger, gray and black not clear. Gray means gray areas, bad, something wrong. Okay. So here green-eyed friends would be yes. Handsome, jealous, enthusiastic, or rich. So, of course, the answer is jealous, as I have already and explained to you. Green color denotes jealousy. Leaves a very little elbow room for teachers to be innovative. Room for elbow. The answer is there, doesn't matter. Okay, space, ground, freedom. Elbow room means a space where you can easily move your elbow. Elbow moving requires extra space. If you stand straight with your hands by the side, you occupy less space. Okay. So, but here it indicates some freedom, some space. Giving space to someone means giving freedom. So here that also it means freedom. Next one. The politician was able to sway the mob with the gift of the gab. Any idea? Yeah, I'll go through. Okay. Right. Yeah. Gift of the gab, I think I had explained it earlier. Does anyone remember? It's okay. Aridoin. Don't do it again. That's all I can say. Fluency of speech, abundance of promises, flattering words. The correct answer is out of these three only. Gift of the gab. Okay. Fluency of speech. He has the gift of the gab. And that's why political foresight, no. It's fluency of speech. So remember, gift of the gab. That means great speaker. Okay. GG. You can create association. That way you will be able to recall. GG. G for gift, G for gift, G for gab, G for great speaker. Okay. Now, part of sentence has errors and the other parts have none. Find out which part has error. Remember, we had done subject, agreement, prepositions, all the grammar thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts of a sentence. In which part do you find the error? Can anyone spot? Now, you see, I'll explain this concept. Now understand carefully. In a sentence, there is a subject and there is an object, right? Now, object can be anything and subject can also be anything. But when we talk about pronouns, he, she, her, me, my, we, us, them, their, you, your, yours. All right. In pronouns, we have, subjective case pronouns and objective case pronouns. Like she, he, they will be the subjects. Okay. She is working. He is reading. And me, us, them, you, her, him will be objective. That means they will be the receiver of the action. They will be the object of the sentence. Like, she loves me. Me is the objective case. Okay, a pronoun. She is subjective case. I called her. I, subjective, subject. Called her, her is the object. So it should be, it's an objective case. So like her, him, us, them, me, you is same, both cases. They come as objects in a sentence. Now, here, how I wish it had been me, whom she had chosen. Now, make, you had chosen, sorry. Now, make the sentence. You had chosen me or you had chosen I. Yeah, you are right, Troy. Yes, Abdullah, you got it. But I'm just explaining the concept. So try to read. How I wish is separate. It had been me whom you had chosen. So you had chosen me or you had chosen I, right? It will be you had chosen me. So it's correct. It had been me, but not she. Now she is subjective case pronoun. You had chosen she or you had chosen her. So like that, you make sentence, you read the sentence, try to and figure out where the error lies. Now, whom you had chosen and not she. Now, she is not correct. That should also be objective case, which is her and not she. So, answer is 4. So, there is an error in part 4 of the sentence. And the error is, instead of she, there should be her. 17. She is one of those persons, first part, whom I am sure, second part, always do their best, third part, even in the most, you can say, difficult circumstances. Okay. Even in the most difficult circumstances. Now see, where is the error? Whom you leave this, I am sure. Okay. Now read the sentence. Whom always do their best. Does it sound correct? No, it doesn't. Then what should it be? She's the one person. She's one of those persons whom I'm sure always do their best. Whom always do their best or who always do their best? Right. Because whom is the objective case. Like you gave the parcel to whom? Whom were you talking to? You were talking to whom? You, the performer of subject. Whom whom is the object, right? So yes, like he gave it, I gave it to him. So whom is the objective case? So yes, the error lies in part 2. Yes, part 2, who I am sure always do their best. Okay. So read the sentence, No, you can't, you don't read it aloud, like lip reading and maybe whispering and mouthing it, so that you are able to get you are able to spot the error. Okay, I'll let it be, let the key be there. I'm given so many works to do at the same time. I'm sure everybody. Now tell me, what is the problem here? What should it be? We know the error lies in part 2. But what is the error? Yes. Work, you cannot count. Many is the adjective which comes with countable objects, right? So much work. Works is also wrong. It should be so much work. Okay. A body of volunteers has been organized to help faculty in their attempt to raise funds. Answer, but what is the problem? What is the error? What should be the correct word? A body of volunteers is the subject. Has been organized, okay, to help faculty in their attempt to raise funds. Now the pronoun there, a body of volunteers. It's a singular pronoun. Sorry, it's a singular subject, right? So there is plural pronoun. So instead of there, what should come? What should be there? What pronoun should come here? Yes, very good, Sachin. It's a body of volunteers, and it is a body, not a person. So we cannot say his or her. And there is plural. We can't use that. So it's in its attempt to raise funds. Good. A person I met in the theater was the playwright himself. Yes, a person I met. Article related error. Right. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Abdullah, Biba, all of you. Okay. Yes. A person I met. No, the person is specific because you have identified the person. He was the playwright himself. So the person I met. Article the. Is any one of you attempting the second test? Second mock test? It's the same mock test, or it's the for getting repeated for the different time zone people, or it's a fresh test again, another test? Okay, you think all here has done or have done? Sachin? Okay, I think another of other time zone. Okay. Sachin, yes, be careful. Have done. All others, all here have done. Not all. Abdullahi says, not all. Okay. So if they wish to, they can do that. I don't know what time it is that you must be knowing, that you would be knowing. Right. Okay. Okay. Next one. Out of the 4 given alternatives, choose the one which expresses the meaning of the word given. Exceed. Any idea? Anyone? Now, there are 2 exceed. One is EXCEED. Okay, exceed, which means to cross the limit. Right. Okay. Yes. Like exceed. He exceeded in speeding or expenditure. That exceed. This exceed means why? Yes, Abdullahi. This means to accept, to agree with something. The government has acceded to the demands of the union laborers. Okay, yes. Consent, assess, access, proceed. So the option, which is the word which means agree and accept. Yes, it's consent. Consent means the permission, to give permission. To give permission means to agree. To agree means to accede. So it's consent, not assess, not excess. Excess means too much, over the limit, like excess of everything is bad. Proceed, we all know what proceed means, and it is not related. Obsession. Okay. She is obsessed with fashion or with clothes. He is obsessed with the movies. When you give too much time to something, too much time and attention to something, that is obsession. No, it's not frustration. Too much time and attention when you give. You always keep thinking about that only. Right? So it will be preoccupation. Preoccupied. That means your mind is always occupied with, like I said, with movies, whatever your obsession may be, with money or with fashion. So preoccupation. Quiver. You can use elimination method. Right. Doesn't it sound like a movement word? Yes, so it's tremble, shake. Answer is tremble. Quarrel, no. Waver, quicken, it's tremble. Quiver, shiver. Synopsis. Yes. Summary, preview, discussion, or report. Synopsis is, yes, some of you have answered it correctly. Yes, it's like a summary. Okay. Option number 1, summary. Somber, sober, somber. Somber mood. They are in somber mood. Yes, it's gloomy. It is associated with sadness, not sleepy, not quiet. Serious, sober can mean serious, but 1 degree higher, 1 level higher, somber is glooming, sad. Gloom means sad, sadness. opposite in the meaning. Okay. Urban, everyone knows. Very simple. Urban is, yes, it's rural. Okay. Urban, rural. Urban cities, rural villages. Two. Abundant. Abundant. There's abundance of some fruit or milk. Right. Yes, remember we are looking for antonyms, meaning words meaning the opposite of the word. Abundant means plenty. More than plenty, in fact, too much. There's an abundance of tomatoes in the market these days, right? And the opposite would be not fertile, not ample, because that ample is a synonym, not prolific, which also means more, meager. Okay, rapid. We are looking at the antonyms. Always keep that in mind. Rapid means everyone knows, yes, fast. Opposite would be, yeah, slow. Right, slow. Okay, not steady, but slow. Worthy. Worthy, deserving. He's a worthy candidate. And opposite is undeserving, option number 2. Okay, worthy. It can be worthless, undeserving. Yes, undeserving, worthless. Melancholy. Sad or cheerful? Melancholy, the song. Okay. Right. It's sad is the, sad is the synonym of melancholy and cheerful is the opposite, antonym. So answer would be cheerful. Okay. Laborious, blue, these are not relevant. Right word from the options given. A government in which all religions are honored. You just tell me. What is it that government called? Where all religions are honored? Secular, right. Secular. Countries honor all religions. India is a secular country. That means it honors all religions. A place where government records are kept is called? Yes. Answer is there. Always remember, like sometimes, you see a report on TV. Yes, archives. Okay, archive. And they show some photos, pictures of something, and then there is a caption, there is this thing, from the archive. That means that picture is taken from that records which are kept by the government in archives. So from the archives. So its correct answer is archives. Building where dead bodies are kept for a time is known as sanatorium, monastery, crematorium, mortuary. Mortuary. Okay, yes. Mortem. All these are the words indicate death. They are about like post-mortem and mortuary. So mortuary is the building where dead bodies are kept for some time. Not sanatorium. Sanatorium is a place where people go to relax and rejuvenate. That means to make their health better. Monastery, we all know, where monks live. Crematorium, where bodies are cremated. So it's mortuary. Elimination method. Always remember elimination process. Very, very helpful. A study of origin and history of words. Words. Remember, a study will always be logi. Logi means study. Logi is a word root. So there are two words with logi, anthology and etymology. Which one? Yes. Yes, it's etymology. Correct. For Abdullahi, sorry. Yeah, it's etymology. And study of insects is called entology. E-N-T-O-L-O-G-Y. They are similar sounding words. Too much official formality is called bureaucracy, nepotism, red tapeism, formalism. Now, see, official formality is called bureaucracy. Nepotism, when you try to promote your own people, your own, if one is in an organization and you try to help and promote your own family members, that is called nepotism. Red tapeism is too much official formality, right? Let's see. I know the answer is 1, but I do not agree with that. Its normal formality is bureaucracy. Too much official formality is called red tapeism. It's like an idiom, Because of red tapeism, investors are hesitant to come to India. That means too much official formality. Fill this form, that guarantee, etc. Okay. Prepositions, grammar, fill in the blanks. You don't have to get up because the book is lying dash. On hand, upon hand, at hand, in hand. Yeah. What do you understand from the sentence? The book is lying where? You don't have to get up because it's lying on your hand. No. Lying at hand. At hand means nearby. Oh, the help is at hand. That means help is coming. Help is near. So the correct option is at option number 3. Yes. At hand means nearby. Children by the force of habit are attracted. Dash anything that shines. Attracted by, attracted with, attracted to, attracted from. Yes. Yes, Biba and Sachin and Kumar, Madhushya. Yes, it's attracted to, not attracted by. Most of the family members dissented the suggestion he made. Dissent means not agree. Dissented. Okay, I'm not given you the option only, sorry. Let me see. To the suggestion, from the suggestion, of the suggestion, at the suggestion. Agree to, disagree to. See, here, important thing. Now, if it is a person, we say agree with. I agree with you. But it is some thought or idea, then we say agree to. Like, I agree to your suggestion. I agree to this proposal. But person, agree with. Similarly, with dissent, it is dissented to the suggestion. No, sorry. Yes, sir. Dissent means he disagreed from the suggestion he made. Correct. He dissented. They dissented rather. Oh, what am I doing? During the course of speech, the principal enlarged the need of improving college library. The principal enlarged at the need, upon the need, on the need, around. Whenever we talk about, a concept or set, it's upon the need of improving college library. Sorry. There's no limit dash wants of men. Okay. Limit. Yes. Like always, there is a limit to this. There's no limit to greed. So limit, there is a limit. No limit to wants of men. One man wants more and more. There's no limit. And that's what causes the problem. So it's 2. Yeah, here we end with this. Okay, I'll change my presentation. I'll stop sharing for a while. Just a minute, students. I'm having problem changing my Yes, students, was there any para jumbos exercise? No. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Can you see my screen? All right. They can, I think you all of you can. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Synonyms, we'll go fast. Adversity, synonym, same meaning. Answers, please. Adversity, similar meaning. Ashu, you think you have done it? Okay. How many of you feel we have done it? Umid also. Okay. D, misery, correct. Troy, yes, it's correct. Okay, then wait, huh? I'll do another one. You don't want to do this? Yeah. But will you know, even if you have done? Okay. Yeah. This we have done, so we will go ahead. All right. Okay, I agree. I'll do that. We'll start and maybe cover what we have not done. Right. Okay. I think last session only we did. I think last session we did. So it's pointless. We have done the whole thing. This is not there, arrangement of sentences. Okay, idioms and phrases. Shall we start from here? Okay, all right, we'll start from here. So we'll go fast. Give a wide berth to malicious people. Malicious people, malicious means what? Any idea? Remember, student, mal is a word root, which means something bad. Malicious, malign. Okay, malafide. Bona, good. Bona fide. But malicious people. So wide berth. You see here, you know what should you do with them? Yeah, okay. Right. Stay away from them. Pay more attention? No. Why pay more attention to bad people? Larger bed is no, share her seat, right? Brought the house down. With his, now he see how certain words in the sentence can help you. Now, spectacular, which means great, fabulous, right? So, what will the spectacular performance do? Passed a bill, amuse the audience, pull down, defame the family building. Yes, it will amuse the audience. B, not D. Yes, yeah, amuse the audience. So that's how you create associations. Tripti gave her report quoting chapter and verse. Chapter and verse. When you remember even chapters and verses, like that she gave her report, which would be spoke like a preacher. She gave her report. Maybe she did not even speak. It was a written report. Taught like a teacher. It's not about teaching. Refer to religious books. No, those are scriptures. Yeah, that means provided minute details. Chapter and verse. When you remember the chapter, okay, this is so and so verse in this chapter. That means you are giving minute details. Right? Dog in a manger did not help to settle the matter. Dog in a manger means being selfish. Selfish attitude did not help. Now, cold attitude did not help. Selfish, selfless. Selfless is positive, so it will help. Not probable. Selfish, yes. Warm, again, warm will help sort out the matters. So it's selfish. Vote with their feet. If the speaker continues with his boring speech, the audience will probably vote with their feet. Vote with their feet, okay, not kick. Yes. Right. Kick him out? No. Show their disapproval? No. Stop him from speaking? Yes. Boring speech? Stopping from. I threw up my cards for want of funds. Want of funds means lack of funds. That means he wanted more funds. Threw up. When in a game of cards, you are playing, like there are some paper, and then one throws the card. That means quits the game. Okay. So look, gambled. No, sorry, not gambled. Gave up my plan. It's C. Yes, you have given the correct answer. Troy and me gave up my plans. Threw up my card. Okay. Kick the bucket, you all know. Right. Kick the bucket means to die. He was suffering and he used to drink too much, and one fine day he kicked the bucket. Throw in the towel, that means come into the competition. He threw in his towels at the last minute. Last minute, he decided to compete. Feather his nest. Birds of a feather. I'm also doing a little bit extra idioms. What does this idiom mean? Birds of a feather. Yeah, this answer is D, but yes. Feather his nest means to provide for his own needs, not decorate. But birds of a feather, that means similar kind of people. Chip of the same block. He is a chip of the same block. Similar kind of people. Birds of a feather, similar kind of people. Right? Chip of the old block. Shyam Prasad was a. So chip of the same block means of same kind. Okay. Chip of the old block means old fashioned. Right. No, not someone similar to characters. One father, a being of the chip of the old block means the person who thinks in conservative by name, this thing, conservative, orthodox, old fashioned. Here, yes, perhaps the best option will be D, someone similar in character to one's father. My father is undoubtedly an armchair critic. Yes. Yeah, based on theory, not practice. Armchair critic. Taking French leave. Next one, taking French leave, 110. Yes. A, being absent without permission. 111. The manager is not dismissed, but he is definitely under a cloud. To be under a cloud means to be under suspicion. Right. To be under suspicion. Yes, under a cloud. Under the weather, not well. Pull a long face. Yes, it is C. Look dejected. Look disappointed. Don't pull a long face now. Not tired, not ugly, not happy. Looking disappointed, dejected. Who will believe your cock and bull story? Cock and bull story. Yes. Absurd story. Okay. Which one are you saying? A? Not ambiguous, but absurd. Okay. Ambiguous means not clear. Like having 2-3 versions. Ambi means two. So an ambiguous, which is not clear, it can be this, it can be that. But here is an absurd story, cock and bull, some made up story. Yeah, okay. For years, I could not shake off the trauma of the dead that day. Yes, shake off means overcome, or here it will be forget. Otherwise, the correct word is overcome. Right. Sit on the fence. to be in a tricky situation, to be relaxed and comfortable, halting between two opinions, to be defeated and rejected. Sitting on the fence, neither here nor there. There is a fence, between two houses. Usually fences between the two houses, separating two houses. So when you sit on the fence, you are not this side, not that side. Okay. So it's halting between two opinions. Tall tales, tall order. Tall order means very difficult expectation. It's a tall order, difficult expectations. Tall tales, boasting, showing off tales. Dropping names, keep dropping names of people, keep mentioning names of influential people. He drops names. That means he talks about some influential people to impress others. That is dropping names. Tall tales, boasting, blowing your own trumpet. Give way. The bridge give way under the heavy weight. Yes, obvious. It collapsed. Now, see with give, how many? These are phrasal verb. Give up means to leave. He gave up the effort, right? Give way means to break or to collapse. Give in means to accept. Okay, yeah, all right. 8118, his plan was so complicated that it floored his listeners. If it is a complicated thing, what will it do? It will only puzzle. It puzzled his listeners, right? Going to the dogs, gone to the dogs. My uncle's business has gone to the dogs. Now, dogs is, like associated with something bad and wrong, negativity. Yes, ruined, correct. Is ruined, not dead, sick, but angry. It's ruined. Average itself out. Very commonly used phrase. Life tends to average itself. Don't worry about the falling share market. It will average itself out. It actually means balance. Balance. It will balance itself. Okay. Things will not remain the same. Yes, it will balance. Second thought. What is your second thought? She refused to accept the invitation. Yes. Second thought means when you think about it again, giving it a second thought. First, initially, if one agrees for something, without giving it much thought, but then you think again, that is called second thought. That means reviewing leisurely. In a hurry, you can, agree or whatever decision you make, but later on when you think. So giving second thought means reviewing it, thinking it about it again. Hornet's nest. Stir. Hornet is a bird. You stir it, you move it. By my honest statement, like everybody become uncomfortable. So, yes, caused anger in many people. B, caused anger in many people. That's what you have said. 124. Okay, all right. The judge declared the agreement null and void. Yes. Not binding, no. Null and void means cancelled, annulled. The correct word is annulled, cancelled. Right. 125. We should bury the hatchet. What is a hatchet? I think I've done it before. Hatchet is a small axe. So what do you do with axe? You fight. You attack other people. And when you stop attacking, when you want to make peace with them, you bury the hatchet. Right. So it would mean make peace with people. Fill in the blanks. Okay. So please attempt from 126 to 131. They are there on your screen. Okay, let's discuss. Done? Right. 126. Never, one who tries may fail, but one who does not try never. Yes, as you have answered, never succeeds. Yeah. So the lady, yes, turned out. A. 127, A. 128, we always have sympathy for someone. Okay, not at, with, of. So sometimes, you feel, oh, sympathy with. Now listen, understand the difference. If you use sympathy as a verb, like, oh, I sympathize with you, then it will be with. But I have sympathy for you. So please remember this. Sympathize with, but have sympathy for. Okay, they organized this thing in, of course, collaboration. B. When all of you have got it right. He dashed to help R and called me a. There's a error here. No, misprint. He refused to help me and called me a fool. Yes. Denied, no. With denied, we don't say denied to help. We say denied help. He denied help to me. But so the correct word here would be refused. I saw a dash of cattle. So learn collective nouns. I've told you earlier also. Yes, a herd of cattle. Not a bunch of keys, bunch of grapes, group of people, litter of puppies, litter of kittens, but cattle is a herd of cattle. Our flight was, okay, now 132, yes, to 136 on your screen now. Flights are not deflected. Flights are yes, 133 is correct, but 132, okay, 134 correct. Flights are not shifted. You can shift venues, but you don't shift flights. Not yet got the correct answer to 132. No. A 134 and 135. No. 135. The throne for his son. What will he do with the throne? What is the correct word? Yes, C. Relinquish. The word is when you give up your own kinghood or any, title for your children, it is called relinquishing. Leaving. Not reverted, not relished, not revived. Reverted means to get back. Relished means to enjoy the taste. Revived means to give life again. So elimination process, if you apply, the correct answer will turn out to be C, relinquished. 132, flights are not shifted, not deflected, they are diverted. Remember, dates are shifted. Places are, shifted, but not flights. Yes, 133, you all got right. Tighten our belts. Prepare yourself means tighten your belt. One makes a powerful impression. Okay, not discursive, not marked, not interpret. The father relinquished his throne, the throne for his son. And the last one, 136, anybody? 136, yes, Ashu, relinquished is correct. 136. 136, please, answer. No. Title is not thrown at somebody. Okay. And you can't impose, you can't dismiss. Yes, the correct answer is the title of the chef was bestowed upon him. That means given to him. Let me see who all got it right. Yes, title is bestowed, Sachin. Right. Bestowed means to give, like a blessing, like bless. God has bestowed us with so many good things. Okay. Okay, 137 to 141. Read the whole sentence, after filling in the blanks. Does it sound good? Does it sound correct? Yes, some of you have got it right. 137. Now this is double fill-ups, double blanks. Read it after filling up the blanks. Does it sound correct? Yes. 140? Yeah, someone has got the answer correct. Yes, 141 is correct. Both of you. 140, no. RO. No, no, no. Have a relook at your answer. Sorry. I know 140. No, it's correct. It's correct. Yes, 140 is correct. I was looking at 139. 139. He was so dash at his job that he was asked to give a dash to the visitors. What do you give to the... Okay. He was so accurate, agile, able at it. But what do you give to the visitors? Display? You don't give a display. You display things. You gave a demolition? No. You give a disclosure? Irrelevant. Can you give a demonstration to the visitors? Yes. Right. And he was so adept. Adept means skilled, efficient. Right. So 139 will be D. So try to, correct pairing is important. So fill up, the blanks with all the options and see which one sounds correct. She was so dashed that she was dashed by all. She was so stupid and admired. No, stupid cannot be admired. Proud and respected. No, a proud person cannot be respected. Excellent and warned. Excellent. Why would excellent be warned? Talented and praised. Yes. Right. So see the connection. Yeah, 139 is D. 138 is also D. 137. Again, try filling up. There was so many superficial points that the audience listened to get to message. Grammatically, it's not correct. Interesting that the audience tried to get message. There is no relation between interesting and interesting can be just enjoyed. Irrelevant and failed. There were so many irrelevant points in the speech that the audience failed to get message. Yes, sounds correct. D, relevant and hastened, totally unrelated. So it has to be C. No, 137 is C, not D. There were so many irrelevant points in his speech that the audience failed to get the message. Relevant points that audience hastened. No. See, this is very common sense. You use and you will get these type of questions right. So it's C, 137 C, 138 D, 139 D, 140 B. And so fast that he was gasping for breath. He was not ran too fast, but that's not the correct way of saying it. Very fast and he was struggling? No. So fast that he was inhaling? No. So it's B. And 148, yes, it was once believed, but okay, we have some more left. Quickly, we will go through those. Okay, we have done, yes, 142. Okay, we are done up to 130, 141, so 142. Or is it 141? No. Correct. 142. Fast, quick, students. Just post your answers. We'll discuss. 142 to 140. No, 147. Okay, correct. 142, correct. Yes. 140, got it right. 143. No. No, no, no. 143. Incorrect. Yes. Ashu, right. Correct. He was not decide to sell. It's incorrect. Grammatically incorrect sentence. How can you say D? Unless he was got a more actual. What is actual price? There's nothing actual price. Price is realistic. 144. Yes. Correct. Troy? Right. Yes. Correct. 144 is, remember, hotel room charges are called tariff. Travel, this thing is, cost is called fare. Fees, fare, tariff. Exorbitant means too expensive, too high, very costly. You're right, Sachin, about 145. It's correct. Okay. So 142A, application is rejected. Some details are missing. The best option. Refused. You don't, application is not refused. Details are lacking. No, they're not lacking. They're missing. Reverted. No. 143A, he was not prepared to sell unless he got a more realistic price, not actual price. How can you decide actual price? The realistic price. D, 144, charge, the tariff you have charged is exorbitant. D, 145, the invasion of English language, that it would leave the old generation aghast. B, he went there. We go on foot, not by walk, by foot, or with foot. When you walk to some place, it's called going on foot. How will you get there? I will go on foot. Okay. Right. Okay. Next. All right. After your long illness, I'm happy to see you. When some person is healthy again, up and about, not up and down, not by and by, tip and down. No. By and by means slowly, gradually. By and by, I learned the language. So it's up and about. Okay. Are you up and about? You must dash your career with seriousness. You can't follow complete direct. It's pursue. The correct word is pursue. Making pies. Making pies and In cakes, Mrs. Reddy's specialty. Now, making pies and cakes it represents one idea. And when like bread and butter is good breakfast. One idea it represents. So it will be is. Making pies and cakes is Mrs. Reddy's specialty. So is coming for specialty, not making pies and cake. What is Mrs. Reddy's specialty? Mrs. Reddy's specialty is making pies and cakes. So just pay attention to, this type of. I don't know what has happened. The deserted garden was infested with weeds. Okay, that means filled with weeds. Infested always with weeds. Okay, so that was the last question. Something has gone wrong. I'm not able to move my screen. Yeah, I can now. No. Okay, students. So that's it for today. I'll stop sharing. Right. Yeah, only 11 participants left. Doesn't matter. You just, see how well, form a routine and wherever, whatever you can do right now for your exam on upcoming exam on 31st. You do that, follow your own routine. And let me see if I can have one more session with you. Right. So if we do, till then, take care and I'll take your leave and I'll see you maybe next week. All the best for your final exam on 31st. Thank you. Yeah, okay. I'll come. Yeah, thank you, Ruby, and yeah, Troy. Yes, okay, Pranita. I really wish you all success, from my heart. Yeah, okay, right. Yes, I will try to come back on Wednesday. Huh? That will be great. Meeting once again. And I'll come prepared with my own things, not presentations like vocabulary, idioms, prepositions, etc. I can share. Yeah. Oh, that will be nice, Troy. If you come to India, it would be lovely to meet you. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'll leave my WhatsApp once I share, Sachin. Okay. I had shared once. Anyway, once more. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying, huh? Here it is. Okay, noted, because then I will end the meeting. Okay. Okay, then it's bye for now. Till we meet again. Take care. Yes. And remain relaxed. You will do well. Okay. But yes, keep trying. Yes, your preparation should be very good.